Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. We got none other than the main event right here. We got a big old WWE shop order that just came in. You got Assault and Battery 777 doing his whole comeback tour. I haven't seen one WWE shop order from the guy, and I think that's what put him on the map. I think Ravi needs to get him some merch. So there you go. Shots fired. But this is a pretty big box. I haven't got a box like this in a long time. I took advantage of the $5, $10, $15 sale where they were just blowing out a lot of stuff from their inventory. I feel like I ordered this a while ago, and I am really excited for this. There's going to be a lot of goodies in here. I stocked up on the recent Blu-rays that had come out that I hadn't been able to pick up yet. I got a few other stupid things that came along with it that didn't really need to do it. So I guess I'm just going to start at the top and work my way down, because as you can see, the box is honestly full, and a lot of times you get a box from WWE Shop, it's jam-packed full of all of that padding and stuff in there, and it is what it is. So we'll just go right off the top. We've got NXT's Greatest Matches. This is the Blu-ray that came out a while ago that I honestly passed on because of the fact that it was just going to be matches. The documentaries are first come, first serve for me, but even those have sort of taken a backseat, knowing that they're going to come out with a high retail value, and then I know that I'm going to be able to pick them up on a WWE shop order form like this. But right there, you've got Finn Balor, Big E Langston, Neville, Sami Zayn, all of your former NXT champions right there on the top. On the bottom, you've got your Divas Revolution, Paige, you've got Bailey, you've got Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch all down there. I don't think Becky ever won the NXT Women's title, but she's part of the Divas Revolution. From here, we'll go to Eric Bischoff, Sports Entertainment Most Controversial Figure is the name of this one. I don't know. Pretty stupid cover. It fits him, but I mean, if you're a wrestling fan in Best Buy and you're just sort of passing by, I don't know if that's something you want to bring up to the register in order to buy. From there, we'll go to WrestleMania 32. I don't know. I mean, this wasn't a bad show. I just have bad feelings. And I didn't get the special 10 box or whatever it was called, the Best Buy exclusive. I don't think I'm really missing out on anything. I honestly don't even know when I would... this is just one of the ones that you want to have. They could pack this with so many bonus features. It's 2 discs. They could give you a 3. I mean, you go back to the good old days of even WrestleMania 26 came with the Raw and SmackDown on Blu-ray before the show, just to make it a little bit more special, or give anything like the Access Q&As or anything that they would have filmed that they could have showed us to make something Blu-ray exclusive to make you want to go out and get it. But it's all about the network. And here we go to a special one. Living on a Razor's Edge, the Scott Hall story. If I watch anything first, it's probably going to be this one. I definitely want to check that out. There was word yesterday that Scott Hall had a relapse. I guess he got kicked out of an airport bar. We'll have to see what happens with that story, but no doubt DDP is probably reaching out to him and trying to get a hold of him as soon as he can. From here we go to the U.S. Championship, a Legacy of Greatness. This, of course, is hosted by JBL. You've got former champions on there: John Cena, Ric Flair, Booker T, Ricky Steamboat, and Lex Luger. Lots of good matches on here. Tully Blanchard versus Magnum TA, Lex Luger versus Dusty Rhodes, Sting versus Rick Rude, John Cena versus The Big Show. So lots of good stuff on that one. This was on the clearance section, and this is just too good to pass up. The John Cena workout hat. Enough said. Then for here, we go to the Royal Rumble 2016 Blu-ray. I sort of gave up on the Blu-rays that were coming up on pay-per-views, but because of how special this one is, with Triple H winning the championship, possibly one of the last times he's ever going to win the title. Who knows? It is what it is. The cool cover with him holding the championship. I think we all knew that he was going to win the championship that day, but it was just still fun to predict. what was going to happen with Roman Reigns coming into the thing at number 1, and his title being on the line because Vince had to stack the deck against him because he kept on being able to overcome the League of Nations as well as Sheamus, and I don't know, there was no real storyline on why Vince and Triple H didn't want Roman to be the guy. It's just what they wanted to do, I guess. I don't know. But this is going to be a fun one. Of course, AJ Styles' debut. And there's a fun match on here, but I can't remember which one it was. But we'll see. From there, we go to the Best of Raw and SmackDown from 2015. Lots of good stuff on here from Undertaker and Brock's Brawl. Sting having his Raw debut, coming out to help Randy Orton. You've got the Divas Revolution starting with Stephanie McMahon bringing out Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. Looking back on that, it was a big moment, but it was even kind of stupid when Sasha came out, and they're like, well, you only got 2, so you can have her. Then we go to John Cena and Triple H, not Triple H, John Cena and Kevin Owens, I apologize, with the whole deal of him answering the open challenge and saying, I'm not going to fight you today, I'll fight you at, I believe it was Elimination Chamber, which leads us to the Kevin Owens pop. This is the first pop I've ever noticed that when I picked it up, the face isn't all the way around. It's almost like his face is like squished in or punched in, but there's the KO Kevin Owens shirt, Kevin Owens beard, part of series, I don't know what series he is, but he's number 27, part of the Collect 'em All. Then we go to, oh no, oh, the Hitman. The Hitman took a beating in this box, but I'm sure I can somehow fix this. But I thought the Hitman looked pretty cool with the glasses and shades and the hair. The box is a little bit messed up, but it is what it is. It's not like I'm really buying these to collect them and sell them for millions of dollars in the future. I just think they look cool. Straight out of Dudleyville, pretty cool. Looks like a table. And then on the bottom, if you really wanted to, you could break out the legs and sit it up on your coffee table as you were watching it. It's almost like the Kramer coffee table book from Seinfeld, if you're a Seinfeld fan. But straight out of Dudleyville, you got Devon and Bubba right there on the cover. Then you pull this up off the desk cover, straight out of Dudleyville. Better cover of them in the ring. After they made their return, of course they were on a 1-year deal. I guess they're already out of WWE, which is kind of stupid, but there was really not a lot for them to do. And here comes the bubble wrap, but there's actually things inside of the bubble wrap. I got 2 of the same item, so I could have one and I could give one to my girlfriend. I hope that she'll want to like take it to work, I guess. We got lots of popping going on. Maybe I should just stop talking, unwrap, and then we'll get down to it. We're coming up on the 8.5 minute mark, so hopefully you guys are still sticking with me. The last one I bought didn't come this wrapped up, so I guess I appreciate it. You guys don't know this. You guys saw the... Oh, the other one just fell out. But my girlfriend kept on saying that she wanted to watch wrestling. She wanted to watch wrestling. She wanted to be a part of what I do and what I like, and mainly sort of to show me that what happened with me, and that wrestling wasn't a bad thing. You could be a wrestling fan and not have it overcome your life or whatever it is, and she could show an interest in what I'm doing. But we watched a match, which was Finn Balor against Shinsuke Nakamura, which was off of NXT, because I had talked about it for, I think, over a week. Kept on saying this was a must-see match, this was a must-see match. People kept talking about it, and I wanted to see it. So I showed her Finn Balor, and she took a liking to Finn Balor before he was even the Demon. This was just Finn Balor wrestling, and she became a fan of him even though he lost. I showed her that match. I showed her the documentary. We rooted for Finn. He won the match on Raw to go to SummerSlam, and we kept on, getting hyped up that, he was going to go after the championship. And I kept on saying as a wrestling fan that I didn't think he was going to win. I thought they would go with him on the chase rather than him winning the Universal Championship in his first match. But we watched SummerSlam, not the whole thing. We just watched that one match, and we watched the ending of the Brock and Orton match. But he won, and we were ecstatic. And then the word came out the next day, and I had to tell her that he was injured. And like a new wrestling fan, Marksville, you know how she took it. She took it hard, and he's not going to wrestle for 6 to 7 months. We might not see him. I think a lot of people are hoping for him at the Royal Rumble, but we might not even see him until WrestleMania, which to me means I don't see how you just put a guy on WrestleMania. So we probably won't even see him till the Raw after WrestleMania when he makes his return. But we'll have to see. But she really liked him, so I wanted to get her the Balor Club coffee mug because we drink coffee. We drink coffee on a couch in my driveway in the mornings, and it's fun. And now we have matching mugs. Maybe she'll take this to work and think about me there or whatever it is. But this is the gift that I got for her, and I can't wait to give it to her. Take a picture of it and send it to her, and hopefully it will brighten up her day today. So, Balor Club coffee mugs. Look at this, double fisted like Stone Cold Steve Austin in the morning. But I don't know. I got a lot of stuff here, so I don't know if I'm really. That's a dirty sock. But Kevin Owens, Bret Hart, straight out of Dudleyville. Raw and SmackDown 2016, which I'm looking at now. Something makes me think I already have this, but I know I have the best of the pay-per-view matches from 2015. So maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Royal Rumble 2016, best of the U.S. title. The Razor's Edge, Scott Hall. WrestleMania 32, Eric Bischoff. And the best of NXT, which means I think I'm all caught up. So I'll see you guys down the road.